Vasudeva.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayan Namaskrityam.
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Vanchaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswati Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayat Mudiraye.
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nishtapraya Subhadresu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhavate Uttamasloke.
Bhaktin Bhavatir Naistiki
Tim Bhavati Naistiki.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Naya Vasudevaya.
Devaki Nandanaya cha
Bhati Nandanaya cha.
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Dagopakumaraya.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Vrindaya Namo Namaha.
Dasa. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 7, text number 33. 2-7-33. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Scheduled Incarnations with Specific Functions. Please repeat the sloka behind me. Krīḍan vane niśi niśākara-raśmi-gauryāṁ.
Krīḍan vane niśi niśākara-raśmi-gauryāṁ.
Rāsonmukhaḥ kala-padāyata-mūrcchitena.
Rāsonmukhaḥ kala-padāyata-mūrcchitena.
uddīpita-smara-rujāṁ vraja-bhṛd-vadhūnāṁ.
uddīpita-smara-rujāṁ vraja-bhṛd-vadhūnāṁ.
hartur hariṣyati śiro dhanadānugasya.
hartur hariṣyati śiro dhanadānugasya.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Krīḍan.
Krīḍan.
While engaged in his pastimes.
While engaged in
Vane.
vane.
In the forest of Vṛndāvana.
In the forest of
Vṛndāvana.
Niśi.
niśi.
Nocturnal.
Nocturnal.
niśākara. The moon.
The moon.
Raśmi-gauryām.
Raśmi-gauryām.
White moonshine.
White moonshine.
rāsa-unmukhaḥ.
Rāsa-unmukhaḥ.
Desiring to dance with.
Desiring to dance with.
Kala-padāyata.
Kala-padāyata.
Accompanied by sweet songs.
Accompanied by sweet song.
mūrcchitena.
Mūrcchitena.
And melodious music.
And melodious
music.
uddīpita. Awakened. Smara-rujām. Sexual desires. Vrajabhṛd. The inhabitants of Vrajabhūmi.
The inhabitants.
vadhūnām. Of the wives.
Of the wives.
hartuḥ. Of the kidnappers. hariṣyati. Will vanquish. śiro. The head. dhanada-anugasya.
Dhanadānugasya.
Of the follower of the rich Kuvera.
Of the follower of
Translation purport by Srivengri Savaya Charanavanda A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat behind me. When the Lord was engaged
When the Lord
in his pastimes
in his time
of the rasa dance in the forest of Vṛndāvana,
the rasa in the forest of
enlivening the
relieving the
sexual desires of the
sexual desires
of the
wives of the
wives of the
inhabitants of Vṛndāvana
inhabitants of Vṛndāvana
by sweet
by
sweet
sweet
and melodious songs.
and melodious songs.
A demon of the name
A demon of the name,
Sangachuda,
Sangachuda,
a rich follower of the
a rich follower of the
treasurer of heaven, Kuvera,
treasurer of heaven Kubera,
kidnapped the
kidnapped the
damsels,
damsels,
and the Lord
and the Lord
severed his head
severed his head
from his trunk.
from his trunk.
Purport. We should carefully note that the statements described herein are the statements of Brahma ji to Narada. And he was speaking to Narada of events that would happen in the future during the advent of Lord Krishna. The pastimes of the Lord are known to the experts who are able to see past, present, and future, and Brahmaji, being one of them, foretold what would happen in the future. The killing of Sangachuda by the Lord is a more recent incident after the Rasa Leela, and not exactly a simultaneous affair. In the previous verses, we have seen also that the Lord's engagement in the affairs of the forest fire was described along with his pastimes of punishing the Kaliya snake. And similarly, the pastimes of Rasa dance and the killing of Sangachuda are also described herein. The adjustment is that all these incidents would take place in the future. After the time when it was being foretold by Brahmaji to Narada, the demons Sangachuda was killed by the Lord during his pastime at Horika in the month of Palguna, and the same ceremony is still observed in India by the burning of the effigy of Sangachuda one day prior to the Lord's pastimes of Horika, generally known as Holi. Hare Krishna. Generally, the future appearance and the activities of the Lord of his incarnations are foretold in scriptures, and thus the pseudo incarnations are unable to cheat persons who are in knowledge of the events as they are described in the authoritative scriptures. Hare Krishna. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे विशेषशून्यवाद पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So today's sloka, again, the discussion between Brahma and Narada. As mentioned by Prabhupada in the purport, so we know that this entire Srimad Bhagavatam, it is compiled by Vyasadeva, and first he imparted this knowledge to his son Sukadeva Goswami. Then Sukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj, they are discussing this Bhagavatam. And after that, that is the Sonakada Munis who are there in the Naimisharanya forest, they are discussing, they are hearing the same Bhagavatam through the Goswami. So the Bhagavatam, the Chaturshloki Bhagavatam, first imparted from Lord to Brahma, and it is coming down, and there are so many pastimes happen in the past, and also something is going to happen in the future also. All these pastimes, it is discussed in the Bhagavatam. So how the future it is possible? Because when Sukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj, when they are discussing this pastime 5,000 years back, that time this pastime already completed. Whatever the Krishna's pastime already completed. But they are referring the pastime of the Sukadeva Goswami is referring the pastime of Brahma and Narada, they are discussing about this pastime, which is going to be in the future. For Brahma and Narada, when they spoke, that time, this pastime was about to happen, not happened actually. So that's what Prabhupada is explaining in this purport. And also the pastimes, whatever the pastimes, all the Lord, all the incarnations, all the scheduled incarnations, everything which are already, it is predefined right off. It is already all the, even Brahma aware of that this pastime is going to happen. He aware of the detail about this pastimes. So that's the reason he was explaining this pastime to Narada Muni. So that means nobody can cheat the cheaters by saying that I am the incarnation of this Lord. Because if somebody is saying that I am the incarnation of the Lord, there should be a reference in the scriptures. And no, the incarnations never told in the history of incarnations, never told that I am the incarnation of the God. They never told. It is identified by the sages and the authoritative people. They identified that this is already told in the scriptures, that reason and the activities and the qualities of this particular person is alike, look alike, whatever is explained in the scriptures. So this person is the incarnation of the Lord. That is the way they identified. So Lord, when he incarnated, he never told that I am the Supreme Lord. Even when he was coming as a devotee of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is also explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. It is there. It's the golden avatar is going to happen. Lord's golden avatar is going to happen. It was there. And also, which is going for us also, there is going to be a future. In future, at the end of the Kali Yuga, the Kalki Avatara is going to happen. So that Avatara, we are here in Kali Yuga, only 5,000 years over. So the total Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. So still the 4,27,000 years are remaining. So during the end of the Kali Yuga, the Kalki Avatara is going to happen. So still 4 lakhs years are there. Now itself, we are able to understand, we are able to see, we are able to hear that from the scriptures and from the authoritative bona fide acharyas that Kalki Avatara is going to happen at the end of this Kali Yuga. And at that Kalki Avatara is going to, the Kalki who is going to born on the, who is the mother, who is the father, and what is the village, and how many children, siblings along with him. So all these things are already explained here. So this is the way we can understand. And when the incarnations happen, that time this scriptural can be referred, and we can analyze that. Okay, this is the incarnation. That is the way we need to understand that this is the incarnation of the Supreme Lord. So who can understand the Supreme Lord then? The person who know the scriptures, only that person need to confirm that this is the Supreme Lord. Because the Supreme Lord never say, I am the Supreme Lord. So the person who know the scriptures already, who read the scriptures, who read the scriptures, that person can say that this is the incarnation of the Supreme Lord. So that is the way our scriptures are already, it is present, past, and future, everything already defined in the scriptures. So it is very, we are not speaking after the Kalki Avatara. We are speaking before the Kalki Avatara. Kalki Avatara is going to happen. For us also, it is will be a future. That also explained. So that is the greatness of our scriptures. Because the scriptures are not different from the Lord's words, because all the scriptures are coming from Supreme Lord only. The knowledge is coming from Supreme Lord. That is the reason it is how the Lord is absolute truth. The knowledge also, it is absolute truth. There is no contamination in the knowledge, whatever the knowledge Lord is giving to us. Because why Lord wanted to propagate his activities, and it is a self-advertisement, right? So if somebody in our politics, the people are doing their self-advertisement. If you see the road, people who are all, we don't know who are those persons. They are not famous persons, but they'll spend some money and they will put their posters. Happy birthday, welcome. This something they will put poster, and also the Ganpati, the Vinayak Chaturthi. They'll put a Vinayaka photo small and their photo is big. Kind of they are blessing Vinayaka like that. And Like that, there are so many people, and you can see in this, in our day-to-day activities also. So those people are like they want to be famous. So that is the reason they are posing themselves. Okay, I'm this, I'm that. Like that, they are posing. But Supreme Lord don't want to prove that he is a supreme to anyone. Because if somebody above us, then we have to show that I am also equal to you or above you something. But so above Supreme Lord, nobody is there. And all the persons who are there in this material world or in the spiritual world, everybody are the servants of the Supreme Lord. So he is the only master. So he no need to prove or he no need to showcase that I am this much big person. Why mercifully Lord giving this knowledge to us? Because we should know that by knowing this, we can understand our position. Okay, hey, I am not a. So currently the situation is we are thinking that if somebody have the crores of money, they are thinking that they are the controller of this world. So they have so much of money, they can do whatever they want. They can do. They can change the entire country's the future also. Like that, they are thinking. Because we can see that one of the Microsoft owner, who is Bill Gates, he was doing so much of, he's saying that I'm doing so much of welfare activities for the society. So in the name of scientific invention, they are what they are doing some unwanted activities which is going to disturb the society, which is going to disturb the nature. That kind of activity they are doing. So he is doing their project. What is the project they are doing? So this he is saying that currently there is so much of heat is coming from the sun to earth. So we want to reduce that. See, it is the nature. So there must be, see, now also we are seeing some deserts in the Sahara desert, this desert, that desert. Once upon a time, those deserts were the oceans. Because of the change of the sunlight and the focus, everything, those are all dried up. Now they become deserts. And in the future, wherever the ocean will be there, the ocean size position may be changed from one place to another place. And wherever the current ocean is there, that place would be the empty place like a desert in the future. It will happen in the future, but we don't know. But how we can understand that the desert where the area earlier there was something? See, now we are seeing that in the Saudi Arabia and the Gulf countries, when they bore the earth, what is happening? What they are getting? They are not getting the water. What they are getting? They are getting the oil resources. There are so much of oil. How the oil got produced in this? How the oil is available in the under their earth? Because there was a ocean in the past. Those all the sea animals, they were there. And what happened? Since because of they dried up, it was covered by the mud. They were under the mud, so much of pressure, so much of heat for the particular time, so much of time, billions of years they were there. Then they become oil in the later part of the time. So this is all the creation. Lord created this material world and utilizing this same thing, whatever is available in this material world, it is changing into one form to another form. It is useful for us. So if the people are thinking that, okay, today is the only desert is here, and it is going to, it was there once upon a time, it was the ocean. And currently people are saying that, hey, if there is Antarctica, there is so much of ices. So our scientists are saying that heat is increasing. So what needs to be, if it is, all the ice are melt, means our entire earth will go off, because that much of ices are there in the millions of kilometers ices are there in America, sorry, in Antarctica. So if it is melted because of the heat increasing, our sea level will increase. Sea level increase means all the seashore, what are the kind of cities, what are the countries are there, everything will be destroyed. All those things, they are coming up with their mental speculation. So it may be happen and may not happen, but we don't want to worry about that, because that is not our matter, because we are here for the temporary purpose. So we have to utilize the resources for our welfare, which is to take care of our body and soul. So whatever required for our body, to keep our body and soul together, and whatever favorable to the bhakti, only take up those things and complete the bhakti and go back to Godhead. That is the purpose of life. But the people, what they are doing, foolishly, because of the foolishness, we are thinking that they are the scientists, they have so much of brain. Because of the foolishness, we are inventing so many, we are trying to invent so many things. So in that one of the cases, the Microsoft owner, what he is trying to do, he was trying to, the future, there's so much of sunlight is coming. So we want to, what they are going to do, he's creating some particles. So it look like a diamond particles. So what he is going to do, they are going to take out that particle and they are going to spread that particle around the earth. So what will happen? Actually, this is and all mental speculations. It will happen like that. So when the sunlight will come in, that particle absorb the sunlight and it will so the direct sunlight, it won't come to earth, so that we can reduce the sunlight. So this and all going against the nature, it is a demonic activity. So we don't know what is we are going to, already our earth got polluted by us. All the resources we polluted, earth, water, fire, everything we polluted, entire earth we polluted, including the sky, air, everything will be polluted. Now we are trying to pollute the outer space of the earth. That means we are thinking that we are advancing. Where we are advancing? We are advancing in making the pollution. See, now, if you see, the 80 lakhs of species are there in the world. We are seeing that 84 lakhs of species total. In that, human species are 4 lakhs. In that 80 lakh species are there. No, anybody hear that any species is destroying the nature? It won't. It will, even a small bee or small honeybee or even a small fly or small mosquito, everything in this material world, there is a purpose and they will serve the purpose. They will abide the nature's law and they won't destroy anything, even though it got destroyed for some time, but it is doing some other, it will be turned into some other thing. But whatever the human beings are doing by inventing so many things, we are destroying the society, destroying the earth itself. Few 50, 60 years back, we invented a big demon. Big demon. What is the big demon? Plastic. So that plastic, even though the government is trying to burn it, means we want to control it, we want to reduce it, we want to stop it, but it is uncontrollable now in the society. Without the plastic, we cannot sustain now. So that is the situation now. So some 50, 60 years back, people never know about what is plastic, nothing. People were living peacefully. But now once the plastic comes, even we are destroying the nature. The plastics are not we are putting the earth here and there. The plastics are going into the sea, and the minute particles we are eating every day. So whatever we are eating, whatever you are inhaling, at least 2% of in that the plastic particles are there. That is, the research is saying that who are all sitting in the city, who are staying in the city, they are inhaling or they are drinking, they are eating more plastic contents. So this is the side is the one of the we only researching and we are only propagating. Oh, we are destroying ourselves. It is a very great thing. So we are able to say that okay, this is destroying, but we are unable to avoid that. We are unable to stop it. Once we develop that demon, like plastic, that demon, we are unable to destroy that demon. No, because we don't have the capacity, because we don't have the capacity to stop it. Either of the other way, because it is coming, it is getting generated because so many things are developed. We use that. After producing so much of plastic, we come to know it is not good for health. And it cannot be destroyed. It is affecting the earth and soil. And see, this is the same case with the fertilizers. Whatever we are using the fertilizers in the society. So all the fertilizers, whatever we are using, earlier if you use the fertilizer, it will kill all the insects, and you can eat our farm will be fresh always. That is the mindset. We don't know the effect of the fertilizers. We invented so many fertilizers. We poured so much of fertilizers in the farm. Then finally, what now they are saying that if you use so much of fertilizers, you are feeding the poison to the people, and also the soil also getting poisoned. So all these things, after doing this only, and later it is unavoidable thing, because people are the farming the people who are doing the farming, they don't know. For them, how they are, yes, earlier the around when before this all these fertilizers and all, people used to do the natural way of fertilizers. How to, in order to destroy, in order to take away the insects or the flies, what they used to do, they used to use the neem oil, and they used to use the cow dung, cow urine. They used the natural resources, and it was not affecting the human society. But because of the current way of fertilizers and all, it is affecting the entire current society. Whatever we are eating, we don't know whether definitely it is kind of some amount of poison in it. So it is kind of, we are eating, we are inhaling everything, and we are drinking is a slow poison. That is the reason the cancer cases are increasing in the society. So they are the LIC of India. In India, there is the LIC company, the Life Insurance Corporation. They predicted that in 2028, after 2028, there will be every 5%, 1 out of 5% will get the cancer in this world. Now only they predicted. So how our sages are predicting, our Brahma, Narada, they are predicting Lord's pastime. They are speaking about the Lord. Our demonic nature, what we are predicting, oh, 2000, after 2028, there will be more cancer patients. So let us create a policy for that, so that we can earn more money. This is the demonic nature. We are not thinking that how to stop this cancer, how to avoid this, how to save the human society, how to save the other living entities. We are not thinking about that. We are thinking that how to take out of money, how to earn money out of that. This is the way the demonic nature, we are thinking that business, everything is become, we are playing with the life of a people, and we are doing the business. This is the demonic nature. So then the Kali Yuga, it is said that the demonic nature and the godly nature is in the same person only. So when we are going aligned with the scriptures, and we are abide the law of the nature, then we will be saved by the Supreme Lord. Otherwise, what will happen? We are developing our demonic nature. We are increasing our demonic nature by feeding this in the name of science. And so that's why we are discussing all those things. Whatever the Lord provided this nature, we should not disturb that. So that mentality we need to increase, at least in the devotee community. We should be whatever created by the Lord, we should be used according to what the creation. That's all. We should not don't need to invent a new thing, and which is going to destroy the society. So whatever invented by the human being, it is making the disturbance of the society only. It was not useful at all. It is entire thing. We are thinking that, okay, laptop came, mobile came, our communication, our train came, our buses came, car, this and that. But if you closely watch everything is whatever invented by us, artificial thing, all are one or the other way, it is destroying, it is giving the problem to the human being, or not only human being, all the living entities in this material. So human, that's the reason we are not, whatever we are inventing, we are not understanding what is the effect of that. We are thinking only the positive side, and after producing so much, we come to know that negative side of that. This is the, what is that? This is called the half knowledge way, the childish way. We are doing, but in the scientist, we are giving the prizes and all, but just and demigods, they are all the great scientists, because they are abiding the rules and regulations of the Supreme Lord, and they are giving this knowledge to us very as it is. They are giving the knowledge. So only very few of us were able to understand, able to follow this and apply in our life. So we should not affected by whatever is happening surrounding of us, because it is that Kali Yuga. It is the destruction will happen by this human being itself. We don't want to worry about that. We don't want to affected by that. We cannot correct that also. So first, what we need to do? We have to do because our lifetime is very less here. We are just a visitors over here. We need to understand that we are just a visitors. We need to follow the scriptures and the bona fide spiritual master, what they are saying, whatever the knowledge we are getting through Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, apply in our life and go back to Godhead. That should be our motto. We should not affected by all the things. It may be sometimes it may be attractive also, in the form of ice cream, in the form of chocolate. It is attractive. It is affecting a coffee, tea, and liquors, smoking, all these things of attraction. But all these things are destroying our peace, destroying our body and mind. Mind also it is destroying our health also it is destroying. So we should be more cautious on this, all the asuras. There are so many asuras. Yes, in the scriptures we are seeing few asuras, but in Kali Yuga, inside of each and every person, we have the asuras. Even we also having the asura quality inside. But whatever the quality we are developing, that quality will increase in us and it will dominate the other quality. So if you are trying to increase the godly qualities, you need to hear from the God, we hear from the spiritual masters, hear from the bona fide acharyas and apply in our life, then our godly qualities will increase and we can go back to Godhead in this very lifetime itself by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय।